SilentHeroFilms.com. Click the link below. www.SilentHeroFilms, man. Support independent film work, man. Man. I go and find George Zimmerman, man. Click the link, man. Y'all go watch how I found George Zimmerman. You know. Anyhow, I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for sending me this. 2 people sent this to me, man. Keep sending me stuff. Keep sending me stuff. I'm 2 days late, but keep sending me stuff, man, because at 2:15, my day just goes, pick the kids up, basketball practice, and I got practice at the high school, and yesterday we didn't get out of practice till 9:35, so, and then I had the kids yesterday, Dre was on call, so post call, excuse me, and so I had the kids and had to get them ready to take. Anyways, man, just, I love being a father. I love that the fact that I'm back in basketball, and I love the fact that Terence Crawford tweeted without using a curse word. Shout out to Terence Crawford, so we can actually repost the tweet and not have to edit it. Terence Crawford, I appreciate you for doing that. All y'all fighters, make y'all points and stop cursing in your tweets so it can go viral, man, and we can just post it and respond to it. And I've been on this train for a minute, and I'll admit, I was under that it wasn't even an Al Haymon trance for me. It was the fact that I have an affinity for the Watson family, right? And I love those brothers. I love Marcus. I love Brandon. I love Sam. I don't talk to them much because I'm not in boxing anymore, but I respect them opening up their resources to me. So I respected that, you know what I mean? And then it got to the point where I'm like, man, I got to choose the truth, you know what I mean? And so I still protect my relationship with the Watsons. I don't speak much of them.
Is what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them myself. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
But their boss, Al Haymon, is a con job, is a fraud, and he got all them believing this crap, man. When y'all PBC fighters gonna wake up? And I respect, see, now we going back to where Fred has been the boxing whisperer for a long time, because let's just rewind it a little bit. Y'all, the people in Omaha hated me for going at Terence Crawford about the contract, when in fact he said on an interview he was getting 6 or 8%, and the other 94, 92% was going to Bob Arum. And I said he was in a bad contract, and y'all got mad at me because I was aggressive with it, y'all. Now, so Terence Crawford proved me right on that end, right? And now Terence Crawford is helping me tell you guys about call Al Haymon. Thank you, Al Haymon. Listen, if another man is thanking another man for his success, it's weird. It's weird, man. It's like me. I mean, if it's not your father, Al Haymon don't run miles. All Al Haymon do, listen to what I'm saying. He forms a relationship with the networks to be your middleman. He does nothing extraordinary. Nothing extraordinary. Nothing. Everything he gives you, you pay for. You want free tickets to a concert? You want to go to the Final Four? You want a private jet? You're paying for that. That's never free. Don't ever think for 1 second that a man who doesn't own anything, I respect a man, I don't know, doesn't own anything, but a man who doesn't own where you're going to fight, don't think you're getting it for free. For example, how can you get something for free when Al have to go beg for money, basically beg, they call it negotiating, but basically beg for money from another source to give to you. And then you get in the middle of the ring and say, thank you, Al Haymon. It's retarded. You can train your best friend like Rich Paul, LeBron James, and keep it all in the family. If you had a good tax accountant, you can make it all non-taxable. Not all, but you still got to pay your fair share of taxes, but there are tax laws that helps you run your business. So, Al Haymon has put himself in a great position as an individual. Nothing aligns with him. So, for example, promotional company, TGB. He's not attached to it. He can't get sued. He is basically, from a business perspective, invisible. Kudos to him. But it doesn't help. It doesn't propel your career because he doesn't own anything. He owns the talent. He doesn't own a brick and mortar. He doesn't own a franchise. He doesn't own anything. So he owns the fighters with no risk. Do you understand? There is no risk. It is just all reward. Now go back and think about all the conversations you done had with Mr. Haymon. Think about it. What has he gotten out of it? And what have you gotten out? He's giving you the same advice your father gave you when you were 13, 14 years old. There's nothing special about it. But I know I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. I'll be the crazy one. I just dropped my kids off at school. This is where I normally do my videos. I'm parked in front of a private gym, about to go work out, pay $100 a month to do private workout. So I ain't got to deal with the riffraff. That's it. I just got to deal. I don't want to deal with the riffraff. So I'll pay, instead of paying $20 a month, I'll just pay $100 and I ain't got to deal with nothing. But that's the luxuries that y'all PBC fighters are under a trance, man. It's just weird to me that you can say thank you, Al Haymon, and he only fighting once a year. That's weird to me. That's weird. I told you, May of 2018, when I was at the Gary Russell fight against JoJo Diaz, that was the moment I said, oh, everyone's benefiting and eating off of this. Yeah, you stay on your part. You stay on... When you step on my grass, I'm going to sick my dogs on you. That's basically how Al Haymon, Bob Arum, Oscar, and Eddie Hearn play. You know what I mean? When Al Haymon wanted to go overseas on that network, Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, get off my yard. It wasn't successful. When Bob Arum was negotiating with ESPN and Al was on ESPN, get off my yard. When Oscar De La Hoya woke up from his cocaine-induced ignorance, get off my yard. You understand? You see how it goes? You stay over there, and when we need each other, we'll call each other. You have to be an invited guest. You can't just pop up at my front door, Al. You can't just pop up at my front door, Bob. But y'all not gonna wake up. Y'all listening to a man who is as free as he can be in America. Not black, not white, a man. I'm free. I'm free. I'm comfortable. What song is that? I'm free. Shit, who made it? I want y'all to go listen to that song. Perry Jones. Perri Jones. Perry Jones. I'm free. But yeah, man. It's yeah, man. So and y'all think because I'm yelling, because I talk with a strong tone, that I'm yelling at you guys. No YouTuber has the business experience I have. No YouTuber has turned down multiple $1 million deals to be free. I'm comfortable. None of them have. None of them doesn't have the same tax accountant as multiple NBA players. None of them. I got the same tax accountant as multiple NBA players. None of them have it. I do. None of them got business partners. If we put all our lands together, got over $100 million. Well over 100. 9 figures in land value. Just in Los Angeles County. That's just LA County. None of them was their own bank during COVID because interest rates were high. So you know what me and my business partners did? We put millions of dollars together and bought up LA. That's why I'm able to park my car in a mansion, because I made great business decisions. Multi-million dollar business decisions every day. I am one of one. Your other YouTuber don't have this experience. And it's no knock on them. I made better decisions financially. That's why I can look at a fighter and be like, hey, that's not a good, it's the same contract. As opposed, they just changed the word from boxing. For me, it was first look deals. First look. You know what I mean? That's it. Movie deals. It said movie, yours says boxing. It's the same contract, the same language. But you know what they do? They go straight to the number. See, I wasn't tricked by the number because I already had numbers in my bank account and already had friends. If I needed $500,000 on the property, I can call my business partner and say, hey, let me hold $500,000 for 60 days. Let me close on this property and I'll pull it out and give it back to you. 60 days, I'll give you back your $500,000 or your $1 million. No big deal. We are each other's banks. Our kids play together. We gonna watch the fight September 30th together. I'm gonna give Al Haymon $84.99. Yeah, I mean, we going to Charlo's funeral. But I give you guys this information, and you guys think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. You cannot give a man you cannot give another man absolute control over you. Kanye West said it. Slavery is a choice. Oh, Fred, you a coon. No, slavery is a choice when you got to say, hey, Mr. Haymon, where you been? You been asking. Shout out to Terence Crawford. Hey, Mr. Haymon, how you been? They been asking. Hey, Mr. Carter. Anyways, the weigh-in song. But yeah, man, I appreciate Terence Crawford. He got it a little later in the game, but you don't know until you know, man. Just like until May of 2018, I didn't know until I know. When Al Haymon canceled the Q&A of that press conference because he didn't want me asking Golden Boy about those emails, who I'm the only person, Coon Fred is the only person in the history of boxing to challenge Golden Boy, but everybody wants to play skin politics, but is afraid to go to Bob Arum. I've never seen no one challenge Bob Arum. I challenged Bob Arum when he disrespected Kate Abdo. I was the only one, and I wasn't even at the fight. I called him like, Bob, man, that's disrespectful, dog. You can't disrespect another man's wife like that. He said he apologized. Hey, Eddie, I'm the only one to challenge Eddie face to face, nose to nose. I'm the only one that turned him into a pig, man. The color of his skin was a pig. I'm the only one to challenge Oscar. I'm the only one to challenge Al. Period. But we want to play skin politics. It's about truth, man. It's about truth. Obviously, skin politics failed us a long time ago because all these black fighters are saying, thank you, Al Haymon, and fighting once a year. You guys think you're getting paid handsomely, but you're not, because the compound interest on you fighting 3 times a year versus you fighting once a year for $5 or $6 million is astronomically different, because the compound interest, you stay relevant. That's why LeBron James is so famous. He plays 82 times a year. Every day he's making news. And they don't wear helmets. So Danny Garcia. Who else? Whoever else is in that, whoever PBC fighters, y'all better wake up. Because I just dropped Lincoln and Kennedy off at school, man. Now I'm about to walk into this gym and work out and do my thing. So y'all go ahead and have a beautiful day. But thank you, Al Haymon. Slavery is a choice, PBC fighters. Slavery is a choice. Terence Crawford just told you slavery is a choice. And I'm waking y'all up. Al Haymon has no power over you. He probably has power to his percentage, but listen to me carefully. Everyone stop and listen to me. Al Haymon cannot take you to court. You know why Al Haymon cannot take you to court? Because it would ruin his business model. So if Earl Spence say, nah, Al, I'm not giving you your percentage, and you go fight, hand me my check, Al can't do nothing about it, because if he does, yeah, he'll get his 20%, 10% from you, but David Benavidez is going to be looking like, hold up. You mean I don't have to pay you every fight? Steven Espinoza is trying to tell y'all something. Steven Espinoza been hitting at it, but he's just afraid to say it because Al Haymon has the contracts on the 100 fighters that he needs to put on events. But since they go on pay-per-view model, Steven Espinoza, you might as well step up and be a man, Steven. Step up, man. Get that coward out of you, man. Get that coward out of you, man. You not beholden to Al Haymon. You behold to that your beautiful wife, man. You know what I mean? And take care of her health and make sure she's happy. That's who you should be aligned with. You're not even supposed to be aligned to Showtime. But anyways, and congratulations, Steven, on getting married. Seeing how respectful. I didn't put the LIL in front of it because that's what men do. We get married and we take care of our family. Hopefully you have beautiful kids and you know what I mean? And you keep dyeing your hair black. Hey, Steven, just cut it off, dog. Come on, join the club, Goose. I'm not going to call you because join the club, Steven. Join the club, dog. It's cool, man. Grow you a little beard. Is yours connecting, Steven? Mine don't connect up here a little bit. Or this side. This side. Mine don't connect right here, but when I trim it thin, it does. So anyways, man, it's just reality, man. So y'all go ahead and have a beautiful day. This video was fun. And Terence Crawford is telling you, PBC fighters, slavery is a choice. What you gonna do about it? I'm gone.